Today, Bob will speak to us about disciplines in selling, how to sell anything to anyone, anywhere, at any time, based on his newly launched book, Up Your Bottom Line, featuring the ABC 123 sales result system. So please, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming a catalyst for constant improvement and a cultivator of human potential, Mr. Bob Urichuck. Okay, Bob.
How many of you need sales to survive? Please stand up. How many of you need sales to survive? I want you to think about that question, because sales is human interaction. If you want something in life, if you even want your child to make your bed in the morning, you need to ask, you need to sell them on the concept. So I expect more people to stand up, because I'll tell you what, without sales, you're not going anywhere. Let's go. Everybody has to sell something. We all need sales to survive. Let it be an idea or a concept. Now that you're all standing, let me go through a process of qualification. I want you to sit down if you are not a professional salesperson. I only want professional, full-time salespeople remaining standing. That's good. I welcome you all here. One more question. You can't sit down yet. This might be the question that you may sit down, though. If you've decided, if you've made a decision to make sales your professional career for the rest of your life, remain standing. If you're not going to be in sales for the rest of your life, please sit down. If you're standing, it's because you've made a decision in your life that sales is the best profession, it's your passion, and you're going to stay in sales no matter what. Is that correct? Okay. For those of you standing, I want everybody to take a look around this room at the people that are standing. You can't applaud them yet, but I will give them that opportunity. You have to understand one thing about sales. It is the least respected profession, but the world cannot do without us. It is the oldest profession in history. Without sales, there's no transactions. Without transactions, there's no revenue. Without revenue, there's no organizations. And without organizations, the rest of us would not have a job. The world revolves around these people. Give them a hand. Don't sit down yet. You're obviously demonstrating good behavior. You're good salespeople. I would like to reward you for making that decision. You see, in life, when you make a decision to live your passion, success follows. It's like yesterday Andrew said, go with your heart. What's your passion? I am assuming that you have all made that decision, and now you found your passion and you're going to succeed at it. And for that, I would like to thank CityLink employees who have volunteered to give you all a gift on my behalf. CityLink employees, please give them their gift. Let's move on. Let's get right into the sales thing. Let's understand something about salespeople. How many of you were raised to be in sales? Just by a show of hands. Good. A few of you. But what happens? Most of the time, what do we get raised? We get raised to be professionals, right? Doctors, lawyers, dentists. But yet it's these professionals that make us wait 45 minutes an hour for an appointment, is it not? They don't value our time. Understand something about salespeople, at least they do value our time. But let me ask a couple of questions. When you go out, I want you to answer me something. When you go out into the marketplace, I'm just going to go down the audience and see if I can get some answers. I want you all to pretend that you are buyers. You're all the general public. You're buyers. And I'm going to use the word salesperson. When I say salesperson, what thoughts come to mind?
Cheating.
Sorry? Cheating. Good answer. How about here?
He wants to push a product.
Push a product. Exactly.
Same, push the product.
Push.
Trying to make a living.
Try to make a living.
Selling.
Selling.
Buying.
Buying.
Provide service.
Provide service.
Close a deal.
Close a deal.
Earn a living.
Earn a living. But let's face it, what do? We think of salespeople as people who are going to cheat us, to con us, and we've got a reputation like that, do we not? That's why none of us want to be in sales. Because we're looked at as con men, cheaters, liars, money hungry, used car salesmen, plaid suits, looking great. We've got a bad reputation, but why do you think we have that reputation? You see, sales has been around for millions of years. It is by far the most respected, or it should be the most respected profession, and it's not. And you know why it's not? It's because we have trained buyers because we've been trained. We've been trained to go out there and kill, in a sense. We've been trained to go and get that money. We've been trained on handle objections. But you see, we may see 5 or 6 buyers in a day, but how many people do a buyer see in a day? They probably see a lot more salespeople, right? And what ends up happening is we are educating buyers on our systems, on how we sell. Now, just by a show of hands, how many of us feel that we're in control of the sales process? Anybody here feel that they're in control of the sales process? There's a few people. That's good. But let me ask you something. If you're in control of the sales process, why are you not rejecting the prospect? Who usually gets rejected in the sales process? The prospect or the salesperson? Salesperson. Who should be rejecting who? Let me put it another way. Who should be rejecting who? Who should be qualifying who? The salesperson's job is to qualify the prospect, is it not? That's their job. But if we don't qualify the prospect, if we're qualifying them, we should be rejecting them. But what happens is they're qualifying us and rejecting us. So, you know why they do that? Because they have a system. And you know what happened is over the years, they've learned about that system. They created a system to keep salespeople away. Now let me just share that system with you that buyers have come up with. Think about the last time you went shopping. You know exactly what you want. Let's say you wanted to go in the store. You had a suit that you wanted to buy. Let's say you wanted to buy those shoes. You walk into the store, the salesperson comes up to you and says what?
Do you want to buy shoes?
Okay, or they say, what else can they say? Can I help you? Can I help you? Okay, so they say, can I help you? And of course, when they say, can I help you, what do you usually say? What's your answer?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can? Well, that's good. Be honest with me now. What's your answer?
No, I'm just walking around.
No, I'm just looking. Is it fair to say then, on the very first step of the buyer system, that it's okay to mislead the salesperson? In other words, it's okay to lie to the salesperson. I know I'm still going to get to heaven. They're going to lie to me anyways. But isn't that what you're doing? You see, this is the buyer system. In the very first step of the buyer system, they will mislead you. They will mislead the salesperson. It will not give you the full truth. You walk into the store. Hi, how you doing? Can I help you? No, thank you. I'm just looking. Why don't we say, hey, I've got $1,000 in my pocket. I want to spend it on a suit. Why don't we do that? Because we don't trust salespeople. You see? And this is the key thing we need to do, is we need to realize that when we don't trust salespeople, we have to gain their trust. And as salespeople, we have to gain the client's trust. And that's the first step.